Hello, my lovelies. Let's do a your side, their side, and the truth. Let's see what we've got going on. What's the current situation? All right. You might be dealing with somebody who's kind of the non-committal type, somebody who I call like the flight risk, somebody who's here 1 minute, gone the next, that they don't really come in with solid offers or opportunities. Let's see what else we have going on. I feel like this person is adventurous, but they're also somebody that I would say is not going to give you what you're looking for if you want like long term. And I feel like you've been waiting a long time for things to change in this situation. So you're kind of at a crossroads and you need to make a decision. However, I feel like there is some hesitation about the future and what that looks like. So you're going to have to decide what you want going forward. Do you want to settle for scraps and mediocre, or do you wish to go forward in a new direction? I feel like you're going to follow your passions, that there's something going on in this situation that is going to change. There's like a spark of creativity, so you might be following like an artistic or creative pursuit. I would also say that this is a new beginning that could be something really lucrative for you. It could be, where you step out of your comfort zone and you embrace something that maybe was just a hobby. So follow those things. I feel like it's going to be important for you to chase your dreams at this point, and it might pay off for you quite well. I feel like the Six of Coins is telling you that you might be in a place of lack currently, but that will soon change. I also feel like this is telling you that you need to be cautious with what business decisions you make. And I feel like if you think you've been passed up for an opportunity, that it's just circling the block and coming at the right time. Make sure that you are standing up for yourself. Anywhere that you need some strong boundaries, now is the time to make sure that you are putting those boundaries up, and in return, you get a victory. So I feel like there could be some public recognition, potential for fame and fortune coming in for you. Bottom of the deck, we also have union. So something is drastically changing in your situation. Be willing to put in the hard work. All right, what is your side of this situation? What do we need to know? I'm taking just the one that came out upright, the Hierophant. You definitely desire to be in a long-term commitment. I also feel like this is an indication that you're going through your spiritual awakening and your journey. And so not all of that is pleasant, right? But we have to be willing to take that first step to try new things, or nothing really ever changes. It stays stuck and stagnant. That we need to be willing to kind of take that trust fall with the universe in order to get to the other side of this. Following your intuition is going to be key for you to make some good decisions about the future. So if you're ignoring that, knock it off. If you are listening to your intuition, go where it's guiding you to be. I do feel like for some of you, it's going towards a new person. I feel like this person will be very different from your usual type, maybe very romantic, somebody who is not afraid to express their feelings where maybe the past person was. I feel like this person actually genuinely wants what you're looking for, which is like a real commitment. I feel like there could be some illusions when it comes to things like work and money. So make sure you're not getting swindled by somebody. Make sure you're not getting catfished by somebody if you're dating online and things like that. Make sure that you see things for the truth. And with Neptune being in retrograde, the illusions will be revealed. So know that that's going to be found out. I do think that there's some choices that you need to make, like cutting some people out, having strong boundaries, maybe giving somebody the cold shoulder. I feel like there's improvements coming in your health as well, especially mental health. I feel like you've really been struggling with this for a while, and so things are starting to change. You start to get back that carefree spirit and that sense of adventure again. Again, you're getting a victory somewhere in life as well. So I feel like this helps you to kind of elevate, especially where things have been really stuck and stagnant. I think that's going to be a thing of the past for you. I think there's going to be some major changes that help you to usher in this new love connection. So the wait is almost over for your forever person to come in. What else do we need to know? What is their side of this? They might be facing judgment. If this person played games with you, I feel like that's also going to be something that comes out. You have the chance to forgive this person, to have a change of heart, a change of perspective. This person's facing karma. That allows for things to change. All right, so somebody's definitely facing karma, or they feel really judged in a situation. Part of enlightenment is that we realize we don't need to judge anybody no matter what the situation is, and that we also don't need to seek revenge because the divine sees everything, and so we realize that it will be taken care of energetically. I feel like there's been a long waiting game here, and most of that is because somebody is like delaying this by not taking a leap of faith. So whichever one of you is the one that's kind of holding back or digging your heels in, I feel like that's also something that's going to change. The Tower is also telling you what you need to let go of, what you need to go towards. And so it's like this revelation happens where it's like, okay, I get it. This is what needs to end. This is what needs to change. The Lovers, you have a decision to weigh when this offer comes in. Do you take a leap of faith and go towards it, or do you run away scared? I feel like there is an ending coming for whoever this needed to see this, and that there is a metamorphosis of things changing. So think of the caterpillar. It starts out, as this caterpillar. It goes into a cocoon. It transforms. It goes through its metamorphosis into this beautiful butterfly. So you are changing. Things are energetically changing for you. Not all of that transformative energy is fun or enjoyable. It's sometimes really painful, but it's worth it in the end because you cannot go backwards. You guys are both mirroring each other, so this could be a twin flame connection. Doesn't have to be to resonate, but you're both like going potentially towards fame and fortune, victory, being in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you post videos online. Maybe it's something else in the public eye that you do that people are starting to see these things. They're starting to notice these things, and it's like something's a little bit different about how they do this. So I feel like they're giving me the words oversaturated. If the market that you're in is oversaturated, know that your niche is different from other people's, and that's why you will be successful. All right, you are facing your fears or need to very soon in order to make a decision about the future. I feel like for some of you, you're contemplating a career change as well. I also feel like that could be potentially where you meet this future spouse. I do think that things have been very delayed, but it's almost like, how they're giving me this really strange scenario, so I'm just going to tell you what I see. I feel like somebody is almost missing a boat, like a ferry, to get somewhere, and they think that it's like the last chance to get where they need to go, but the truth is that there's another one coming. And so if you're just patient and you do your part, that Spirit is going to make sure that you have what you need at the right time. Strange channeled messages always coming through. All right, what is the truth of this situation? What does the collective that sees this need to know? What is the truth? Pay it forward and do some good deeds. So that could be really important. Remember, karma is being dealt right now because Saturn's in retrograde. So you want some good karma coming in, not just negative. Spirit says it's time to clean up your own mess. Take accountability for your part in this. In the cycle, or round and round we go. Do you want to keep going in circles, or do you need something to change so that it actually improves? Remember that lies always come out, so just tell the truth. Remember, judgment's out here as well. It does look like there will be a night and day difference for you in this situation. Again, I feel like things actually start to go forward. There's some sort of forward momentum and progression in this situation. You're looking for somebody who's warm-hearted, merciful, considerate, and compassionate. You have the Knight of Cups out here, and he is exactly that. What else do we need to know about this situation? Be upfront and honest. Tell people what you're looking for, especially if you're out there dating in the world. You might want something different than the people that you meet, so be upfront and honest. If you don't want children, express that. If you don't desire marriage and commitment, express that. That way you're on equal footing and everybody knows what the other person is after. But don't change things up. You need to be honest with what it is that you actually want. Let's see. Behind every bitch is a man that made her that way. Remember, we're letting go of the past, so we want to go forward in a positive way. Let go of the negative thinking. Compromise, agreement, understanding, and middle ground. I feel like you need to come to some sort of compromise. You are going towards somebody who's loving, devoted, kind, and affectionate. Remember, don't judge anyone. We have judgment out here. That's not our job. That is the divine's job, so let them do that. Empath alert. Somebody's feeling all the feels, all the ways, and the blame game. It's time to stop blaming others and take responsibility for your own actions. Admit guilt, ask for forgiveness if there's some sort of issue, and you're finding your soul family, where you fit in and where you belong. I do think for some of you this is going to be like the perfect fit, the one that you've really been looking for this whole time. Are you ready to take that leap of faith?